On this episode of Designing Spaces, things to consider when buying your dream home, pool remodeling solutions, smarter choices for your residential solar control needs, premier home cleaning services, plus lots more. It's time to design. Let's go. Purchasing a home is often regarded as the most thrilling experience an individual or family will undertake in their lifetime. It's also the most complex.
Our mission statement is to provide a 5-star client experience before, during, and even after the sale. When I was a young sailor in the Navy, I tried to buy a home 3 times in 3 different states, and every time I was rejected for the mortgage. This is why I created newhomeprograms.com, because I truly believe in the American dream of home ownership.
If you're ready to start the home buying journey, let's get familiar with all aspects of the home buying process from the experts at newhomeprograms.com.
We've actually designed more than 11 programs that solve problems that people face when purchasing a home. One of the biggest issues or concerns that people have when purchasing a home is the financing part of the transaction. One of the most important aspects of financing is determining your purchase power. Your credit score will determine what type of financing you qualify for, and most importantly, the interest rate. Some of the parameters that you need to focus on when purchasing a home, specifically pertaining to financing. Number 1 is you need to have stable job employment. Most lenders require 2 years. The other thing that's very important is the amount of income you make versus the debt that you carry on your monthly credit report. Those 2 items by themselves will determine your purchase power. We understand that purchasing your first home may be the biggest financial decision that you've made in your entire life. Therefore, you need to make sure that you work with a real estate company and a real estate agent who's very trustworthy, because you're going to have to rely on their expert knowledge and their finance acumen to make sure that you get the best deal.
Not all mortgage programs are the same. There are a variety of unique and innovative options available to you.
We created our free home buying classes that we have on schedule every month, locally and even on Zoom. We've come out with a program called the Credit Enhancement Program, which is an educational piece designed to educate the consumer on the 5 factors of credit score. Another program that has become very valuable to our clients is the lease buyout program. A lot of our clients are actually trapped in a lease up to 12 months. We can actually negotiate with their landlord an early termination fee, and in the process of their real estate transaction, we can get that paid for on behalf of our clients. For some of our clients who may not have enough money for their down payment, we offer the solution through down payment assistance programs. Many states across America are offering an awesome tax rebate incentive called the Mortgage Credit Certificate Program. This program is so simple. It's typically based on a percentage of interest that you pay on your loan every year. You get a rebate according to that percentage. The majority of our clients are choosing to buy brand new homes for very specific reasons. The top reason is home builders have set aside an allotment of money called builder incentives, where you can use that money to pay your closing costs, you can get free upgrades, and you can also use it for interest rate buydowns.
Veteran owned and operated, newhomeprograms.com is dedicated to helping those who've served.
Because we are a veteran-owned company, we do specialize in military veterans. The number 1 benefit that they have when purchasing a home is their VA Home Entitlement Loan, which guarantees that they put 0 down when purchasing a home. Not only do they get away with no money down, but they also get a below market interest rate and no private mortgage insurance for the life of the loan. Many new home builders are offering additional incentives if you're a military veteran. In our state of Texas, we also have specific programs for veterans that's designed to give you an even lower interest rate.
Proud to offer a 5-star client experience, guiding you every step of the way on your way to home ownership.
If you or someone you know is struggling with purchasing or even selling your home, please reach out to us, because we have more than 20 years of experience assisting buyers and sellers just like you. Not only are we a real estate brokerage, we own our own finance and even insurance company. We can bundle services to drive costs down for you.
To find out more about newhomeprograms.com, visit newhomeprograms.com and designingspaces.tv. Your backyard pool is where you go to relax and unwind. It's an oasis, and if it's not, it should be. Maybe it's time to think about remodeling your pool. Let's meet the family from JR Pool Plastering in Texas Gunite, who have been doing this for generations.
And it's been a blast to have the 3 generations. It's been a blessing for the company and a blessing for me too. I'm really proud of my family. They've been behind me all the time. My son, my daughter, my grandson, work on the 3rd generation, and it's been a blessing for me, and I'm really happy about it.
One visit with the team from JR Pool Plastering in Texas Gunite, and you can see that this family is passionate about what they do.
Usually a good indicator on when your pool needs remodeling or repair, usually the first indicator is the pool plaster. It'll start to wear out. You'll notice extreme discoloration and also extreme discomfort on your feet or toes when you're walking around the interior finish of your swimming pool.
It's better to remodel if the structure of the swimming pool allows it than to replace a swimming pool. And expense-wise, more affordable, also is quicker to remodel than it is to replace a swimming pool.
Specializing in all phases of pool modifications, we proudly transform your backyard into a dazzling outdoor living space.
Remodeling swimming pools can be as simple as just resurfacing your swimming pool or adding any water features, jacuzzis, raised walls, steps, benches, tanning ledges. All of the above can be added to the structure of an existing swimming pool in the remodel as well.
There's many types of things you could do to your swimming pool when it comes to remodeling it. Sometimes homeowners do it just for aesthetic purposes, and the things you can do to change the aesthetics of your swimming pool would be retile, recoping, or replastering. The coping is the material that's on the top outer portion of the swimming pool. The tile is what's directly underneath it, and then the plaster, of course, is what's submerged underwater. Now, those are aesthetic types that are usually the most common to be done. Other things that are also done are added water features, maybe an added spa if the swimming pool doesn't have one, or maybe demoing an existing water feature and replacing it with something more modern and more contemporary with the times that we're in. Wet Edge Technologies is actually one of the more exclusive interior pool finishes. So unlike most pool plaster manufacturers, Wet Edge Technologies actually handpicks all of their applicators, and we're one of 3 Wet Edge licensed applicators in the greater Houston area. So it's not something that every swimming pool gets, and also the services provided by them in order to take care of their customer, the applicator, and also the homeowner, which is an extension of their customer, exceeds that of a regular plaster manufacturer.
They walk the walk and talk the talk, educating you on what you need to know through the entire remodel.
When homeowners are comparing and shopping around to see who they're going to use to remodel their swimming pool, they should really take a look at the longevity of the company itself, and also ask for references in order, or referrals from the company themselves, to see what the experience was from somebody else and get a different perspective.
Creating vibrant outdoor living designs, one pool remodel at a time.
Being a family-owned business and 3 generations sitting here at this table with us right now, the values not only in my family are really important, but also the values that our customers' families have with one another. And part of those values is sharing loving and caring moments in stress-free environments. Given the circumstances we lived in the past 18 to 24 months, a swimming pool and backyard has been a very stress-free zone for a lot of families all over America, and we're just happy to be able to provide the opportunity for them to enjoy that much more.
Want to know more about JR Pool Plastering in Texas Gunite? Visit jrpoolplastering.com or designingspaces.tv. You love your home and your view. Don't complicate it with fussy window treatments just to block out the sun. Taming the sun's heat and glare while helping to protect furnishings from sun exposure is simple with Hüper Optik window film, the smarter choice for your residential solar control needs.
Hüper Optik has been around for about 20 years. We were the very first patented ceramic technology on the market, so we are industry leaders in that aspect. We set the bar when it comes to performance and quality in one product that gives our customers at the end of the day a product that they know they can trust and rely on to last. Fading is a big factor to consider when you're looking at your home decor and furnishings in your home. Textiles like wood, fabrics, leather, they will all change color as they're exposed to UV light. By blocking the UV coming through your windows, it will slow down the rate of fade on those textiles.
A professional and knowledgeable installer is essential to the performance of your window films.
The advantages of having certified installers means you're dealing with a company or an installer who knows what they're doing. Professional is key. People who stand behind their work, as well as a manufacturer who stands behind a product. Getting a professional product and a professional installer means you are getting the best that that industry has to offer. And that is kind of what we need to make sure we can do with the customers. Kind of one, put them at ease, make sure they understand that there are different products out there, higher grades. Stressing what they're trying to accomplish. Is it the heat? Is it the glare? Is it the fade of their new floors or their new paintings or furniture that they just purchased? So when we walk into the homes, most of the times the customers are, their biggest concern is they're afraid the films are going to be dark or shiny. And based on the different technologies that have been available to the window film industry for the last 15 to 20 years, the technology has changed tremendously. Homes have gotten bigger, more spacious. People have really nice furniture with great views, and that is one thing we try to make sure and maintain is that we keep a view, but we reduce the energy consumption coming into the home, or we're able to make the room much more calm to where they can use it for entertaining their family or their friends.
Not all window films are created equal. When you want to have comfort and UV protection paired with high performance for your home, the choice is clear.
The technology that we use in our products has no metal and it has no dye. No metal means that you don't have that reflective look to the outside of your home. No dye means there's no color aspect to the film that can break down and change color. The film will look the same 20 years from now as it does the day that it's put on.
Hüper Optik window films are a much more affordable option for your existing windows than, say, going out and buying new windows for your home. One, the difference in the cost is going to be astronomical to new windows versus the cost of the new window film. And you're going to get more benefits from the film when it comes to energy savings out of those existing windows. So if you like the look and didn't want to change something, we are still going to be able to allow you to keep that same look, but give you the performance when it comes to the heat, the fade, and the glare rejection that these products can offer on a day-to-day basis.
Innovative technology can help you decrease UV damage to your home's interior while providing protection for you and your family.
We just made very large purchases of furnishings that we're very excited about, and we wanted to make sure they weren't going to fade or age prematurely. The aesthetics were a huge part of our decision because we did not want to block the view, and we wanted to have a natural view to the outside of our home, and as well as from the outside into our home, and still wanted the protection for the furnishings and the textiles. We're very happy with the product.
And the work ultimately speaks for itself.
9 out of every 10 of the customers when we leave the house typically say, I should have done this 4 years ago. The cost difference alone that they're seeing on the energy side and what they're saving on not having to replace the glass speaks dividends for them. So it's a great change of pace for our customers to save money, not only when it comes to not changing out the glass, but also on their energy bills.
To find out more about Hüper Optik USA, visit HüperOptikUSA.com and designingspaces.tv. Is the mess in your house getting to be too much? Don't have the time or energy to clean like you used to? Selecting a cleaning service for your home requires careful consideration to ensure you hire a reliable and trustworthy provider. Here are some important factors to consider when choosing a maid service.
We've been in business for 10 years, and I built the company from scratch up until what it is today. We are recognized by Yelp in 2021 as top 10 cleaning company in the U.S. We're not a national company, we're a local company, so our attention to detail is going to be a little bit more than the national companies. They provide probably less service than we do. Our prices are very affordable compared to the national companies. You're not going to get a better price. Not only is the price great, the quality surpasses that of the national companies. This is one of the reasons we have so many clients here in the Houston area. We go through a very tough interview process. We do the background checks and we're bonded and insured. We're very, very picky about who we hire. It's especially important because you're going into clients' homes. They need to be able to trust you. You need to be able to provide the best quality for them. And we do that at an affordable price, more so than any of our competitors.
Every customer and every home is unique. Lollimaids treats each customer individually and works hard to understand their specific needs and wants.
Some of the questions that we ask our clients are what type of cleaning they need. Is it a regular clean? Is it a deep clean or a move-in, move-out clean? What is the square footage of their home? Is it a 2-story, 1-story? How many bedrooms? How many bathrooms? We really do hire the best. All of our teams are vetted by me, and I get to talk to them and get to know them, and we build a relationship, and so that makes them best because we are able to conversate and talk about each other's lives and what we want to do for our clients.
For a cleaning that meets your highest standards, you need a dedicated team of trained specialists.
The reason I was looking for a cleaning service is because I work a lot and my home is quite big. It needed a deep cleaning, and I also needed a break because I do clean my house, but somebody else can do it once in a while, definitely. Now I want them every week. Some of the things that I considered when looking for a cleaning service, if they were professional, the price also, the reputation. I want to make sure that the people I let in my home, that they are kind and professional. My experience working with Lollimaids was they came in on time, they were kind, they were professional. When I was working in my computer, they were quiet. They were so respectful, and they were very focused on their job. That's what they were doing. I really felt their sense of honor and pride in their work. They left my home feeling like so fresh and so new. I would definitely refer Lollimaids to my friends and to my family in a heartbeat.
Responsible, reputable, and reliable. That's what you can expect from Lollimaids.
Quality and customer satisfaction for us, we take very seriously. We offer a guarantee on our services. If you're not happy with the service, let us know. We'll come back out, we'll fix whatever it is. We're a local company, we're an honest company, we're transparent, we don't try to upsell you. You know, most of all, our customer service is top notch, and I really do think that this company is going to be a top tier company in the coming years, and we're going to give the national chains a run for their money.
Want to know more about Lollimaids? Visit Lollimaids.com and visit us at designingspaces.tv. If you've ever moved, then you understand how stressful moving is for most people. The packing, the transporting, and the unpacking can be a real burden. Let's speak to Beth Rohani from Ameritex Movers for tips on how to make moving stress-free.
Moving is considered one of the top 3 most stressful things that people have to go through in their lifetime, besides death and divorce. As far as we're concerned, the stresses of moving are the unknowns. When customers don't know exactly what to expect, it's when it's the most stressful for them. Communication is the key to stress-free. It is something that is so important in making everyone understand the expectations, whether it's my team or the customer. Once people understand what the expectations are, then there's a level of accountability that they hold in order to make sure that they all play their parts in making a stress-free experience.
A full-service moving company, Ameritex Movers takes care of everything.
We offer a variety of services to our customer, all catered to their needs. Packing, moving, disassemblies and reassemblies, and wrapping and padding primarily. And we also offer specialty item moves as well. The roadmap to moving is complicated but very simple. It's all about communication from the very first point of contact with our customers, whether it be texts, emails, calls, from both parties asking questions and answering questions to make sure that everyone is communicating and we have all of the information we need to make it a stress-free experience, and the customer has all the information they need so they're not stressed out and they understand exactly what they're getting from start to finish.
Every move is completely different, and every customer has a unique need which requires a solution that works for them.
Every move is different because every person is different, every life is different, every situation is different. So you have to be able to be a good listener and understand specifically what the needs of the customer is in order to make sure that their move goes as smoothly as possible. Even if it is down to the budget, we have flexible pricing that allows them to have complete control over their move. The difference between an apartment and a home move is logistics. Apartments have elevators, stairs, different angles that we have to navigate through, and homes are somewhat the same, but in most cases it's a bigger volume and requires maybe more manpower. We're licensed to move in the state of Texas, and so we go anywhere in Texas, but primarily Dallas, Fort Worth, Austin, San Antonio. No move is too far, no move is too small or even too big for us. People have expectations, and we have expectations just as well. In order for a move to be successful, it's a dynamic, it's a relationship. It's two people working together in order to make sure things go smoothly. And at the end of the day, communication is that key that's going to create that stress-free experience.
Ameritex has been just an amazing partner for Alief ISD. As a school district, we never know when our students or staff members are going to have challenging events that happen, a hurricane or a flooding situation, and Ameritex Movers, they're able to come in and either transport water for our school district or actually physically move our staff and students from one home to another home.
My experience has been wonderful. I can count on Ameritex Movers for any situation that Alief ISD encounters, whether students, staff, or faculty. We've had several families that get displaced due to a fire. They have always come through and offer support in a caring manner, very friendly, and of ease of just working with Ameritex Movers has been wonderful.
They are a champion for the City of Houston, for Alief ISD, and a wonderful partner. There are many things that we wouldn't be able to provide for our staff and students without them.
It's time to revolutionize the moving industry, and that starts with thinking outside of the box.
For us, moving is more than just boxes. It's having a little bit of fun too, and so for us to think outside the box and make creative projects out of boxes is something that allows us to be stress-free. We love our fur babies and love to have them around here inside the office. We could have the most stressful day, but as soon as we see them, we get a big smile on our face.
Being part of a community and helping others within that community is something that Ameritex is extremely proud of.
Working with organizations like Alief ISD and the Houston Food Bank allows us to be able to give and support our community in a very positive way. Being an entrepreneur and owning a moving company is definitely not easy, but it does make it easy if you do embrace having an open line of communication, not only with your team, but also with your community and your customers.
To find out more about Ameritex Movers, visit stressfreemove.com and designingspaces.tv. For more information about anything you've seen on today's show, or to become part of Designing Spaces, go to our website, designingspaces.tv.